guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this is the second part of my sketchbook tour, and you may have noticed in the first part that it cuts off abruptly at the end right before I talk about this picture, and this because I recorded all of the sketchbook tour at one go and I forgot to check whether or not the camera was still recording, and I only had about half the sketchbook worth of footage. So I decided I would stop there and then I would come back to it later. It has been a while since I posted the first part. The first part was posted in January and it is now September. But I'm currently posting once a week, and I thought that for this week I would go ahead and finish off this sketchbook tour because the picture I have been working on is not quite ready yet. So this will be a good video to finish up for you guys. So I'm still a little hazy on some of this artwork, so I hope that you'll bear with me as I try to remember what it's all about. I do remember what I talked about previously because I went ahead and watched the video back to make sure I wasn't confusing myself more than I needed to be. But we were talking about a story that I am currently writing, and it is about a bunch of different characters, and there's more than one book, and this will be the character for the fourth book, I think it was. Book 4. These will all be redesigned because I used a pose for this cover, and now looking back on it, I'm not that big of a fan for it. And as I said, these were done in 2010, so it's been 7 years, and yeah, back when I recorded the video, it would have been almost exactly 7 videos. But yeah, so let's move on. Okay, so this character was also designed with a pose. This character is, how do I put this? She is going to have her story written by my friend, or at least designed by my friend. That was the original plan, and if she's still willing to do it, it will still take place. I will edit the story just so that it sounds like it goes with the rest of the books, but I'm really looking forward to it, and she is in book 5. This is the cover for book 5. As I said, looking back at my old artwork, not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. But you know, you can't really say much about it. It's been 7 years, so I just need to work on it and redesign these. So I might choose a picture out of all of these and do a draw this again challenge, and we'll see what it looks like. He's another character for one of the stories. I cannot be quite sure which book it is to say. Oh, it does. It says book 7. So book 6. Oh, book 6 I don't think I have much information on. But yeah, him and her are both characters for book 7. I used a lot of references for poses because I wasn't particularly great at posing. So here is the cover for book 7. I like how it turned out, and I'm not sure if it was more than one pose I put together or what, but I like this story a lot. I think it takes place in the future. No, that's the next one. This one takes place before the future. And, oops, I just showed you that one. This character and the girl behind it take place in the future. One of them, I think it's him, is related to the previous 2 people I showed you. And then there's the girl for the story. I really like how it turned out. I remember I was reading a story called Angel Shop, I think. I found it online. I don't remember where or how, but I think it was a Korean manga, and it was fan translated, and I just really liked it. It was really good, and it kind of gave me the idea for this one, which is the creator's room, and it takes place in the future, as I said, and it's a really fun story. I just wish I had written it down yet, which I haven't, so we'll get to that. Oh, so I guess I do have a little bit of information for book 6. These two characters were originally going to be part of book 6. The storyline has changed and neither character's still there, but the character concepts are still there. This is most likely a redraw of the main character for book 1. I don't like it either, but I can see, some of the designs in my current art style that are still present from here. Hair. I was always drawing all the hair, and I don't know why I did it. She looks similar, and if you guys have seen the profile picture video, this is actually her original design, or one of her original designs. There is Serena again from book, what did I say, 7? No, 8, book 8. It's just another outfit design. I think I found an outfit like this on Google or something, and I just decided I was going to draw her in it. Obviously, Izumi the maid. She is a robot. She's not human. She also goes with book 8. Book 6. I must have my books misnumbered, because book 6 is supposed to be, I don't know if this is the girls or the boys storyline. Maybe I just decided not to do it at that particular point. I don't know, but this was a story about a girl who was raised as a boy, and she has 2 best friends, which would be Lucian and then Freya. I don't remember if they knew that she was a girl or not. This was obviously definitely based off of Vampire Knights posing. As I said in my manga panel video, referencing is good. It helps you to learn, how to draw the characters properly. Well, I know this is for, oh, I think that's what it was, because this says book 2. So book 1 should be the one I was thinking about with the twins, but I'm not quite sure. But this is the cover for book 1, which will no longer happen because the characters are no longer twins. And this would have been the cover for book 2, which also won't happen because, as I said, they're no longer twins. So that's old news. This is a story I started, hardly ever finished. It was, it took place right after my brother passed away. And I don't know what is going on. Oh, there's the story papers in there. Oh, well, that's good to know that I hid them there. So this will be the main character for that story that I had originally designed, and my brother was a Cancer, I think this was supposed to be the character's brother. I don't really remember. When did I think I drew these back in May of 2010. They're not numbered, but I know that that was roughly about the time because I was down visiting my aunt for a few months after he passed away. It was actually a year after he passed away, wasn't it? No, it would have been that exact year. And if I had numbered the previous pages, you would have seen like this huge gap with my artwork. There's another character that is for the story that I had created for my brother, which never got finished. And then there is, I think, the last character for the story. I may come back to these characters and I may not. As you can tell, I was drawing one eye on half of these people. Is her 2? No, she's got 2 eyes, but obviously her second eye is not very good. And as I said, I've gotten a lot better eyes. They've become a real big thing for me. I know that this character and the one behind it are for some story, but I don't remember what the story was. There's the other character. I like the names though. I like how I wrote them. The royal family. We'll turn this sideways, but I don't want to get out of frame. Oops. Let me just check. Okay, yeah, I'm not out of frame. Okay, so the royal family. There is that glare from that freaking... Trying to get some light in here, but I don't want to glare you guys out. So, better make sure it's still recording. I'm not even sure what this was for either. Sadly, I don't know. But whatever it was for, this family goes with it. Although there is a character missing, because I know that there's a daughter between these two. I don't remember what her name was. Yep, unfinished sketch. I have quite a few of these lying around. Also, an unfinished sketch. I tried to join a club on DeviantArt that was like a role-playing game, and these were the character designs for that. And then these two went with them as in their storyline, but they were not submitted to the group. Yep. Kira, I think she's getting closer to her current design as Aya, so obviously not finished. Oh yeah, so this is definitely more recent than the rest of the stuff, and I'm almost certain that it's spaghetti sauce. I did not kill anybody, I promise. Yeah, this is definitely newer. This is probably right after I moved down here. I've been practicing a lot on clothes. I really like how this hand turned out. I still feel like there's some things that can be improved, but overall I was proud and still am very proud of this piece. Unfinished sketch, supposed to be Kagome and Rin from Inuyasha. The name and the character don't go together. I might have borrowed the name. The name actually belongs to another character. And I might actually show you that. I've got a portfolio with some pictures in it that this character's name came from. I actually created this name by combining names together. At least these two. The last part is obviously her real name. But I don't know what kind of story these two are in together. Did I show you that? Yeah. Another unfinished sketch. Looks extremely creepy, and I'm wondering, you can see that, but I don't know if you guys can see that. There's like this sketch under here, and I wonder what's on the back of the other page. I didn't draw on both sides of the pages, or did I draw? No, I don't know if I drew on both sides of the pages. More doodlies. A little fairy. All these pages are stained. It sucks. I don't know what happened. It's just time. This is supposed to be, I guess, Kagome, like an alternate styled Kagome, and this was done in August of 2012. Does that say? Far to the right is a dark mass. Well, okie dokie. Don't know what that's about. And then a redesign of Shishomaru. And this is the last page of the sketchbook. As I said in the first part, I just took these out, cut off the sides and stuck them in these slips because I wanted to keep them, but the book was so tattered and torn apart, and as you've seen, stained and all sorts of stuff. It'd been through everything. But here is the last page of the sketchbook. Just practicing some facial expressions. I know the character, but I don't remember who he is. He's another original character of mine. But yeah, so that's all for this sketchbook. And really quick before I let you guys go, I just wanted to let you know that the reason I decided to go ahead and finish showing you this sketchbook is because I am starting another sketchbook, and I'm going to label it as sketchbook 1 because I'm going to actually finish it. So I don't know how long that'll take. I started about a few days ago. Right now it's just a lot of sketches to practice anatomy, learning hands and feet and just general body shapes and whatnot. I'm going to be calling it learning art. I'm going to be like restarting my journey because I feel like I feel like I've gotten a little lost. Yeah. So, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. So, bye everyone.